Halo Infinite's technical preview came and went, and unlike what I want to talk about, there's not much to talk about. Why is that? It's because on the PC version at least, if you're not running Xbox One S hardware, let's say you're a little bit under, like my computer is, it don't work. The game just doesn't work. We're talking entire matches where you just stare at the wall the whole time, waiting for the thing to load you in properly. This is kind of expected to happen since the game hasn't gone gold yet and has not reached its last stages of development, where most of the polish, aka optimization, is handled. But unfortunately, I can't really say anything other than, thankfully, the zooming in feature for the assault rifle, pistol, are not overpowered like they were in Halo 5, where zooming in just made your gun better for no reason at all. It is a genuine zoom just to help you aim a little bit better with those weapons when you're getting shot at. It kind of makes the whole scoped in feature of the battle rifle and the commando kind of be put into question, because with those, the appeal is that you can shoot people from further distances. However, if you're shot, you're forced to unscope with those weapons. Meanwhile, with the AR and the pistol, you can just keep staying scoped in while shooting. And unfortunately, I can't really make an opinion or decisive call on that due to how bad the game was performing for me. The last thing I want to say about the gameplay is that they've disabled the red reticle on PC, so I have no idea what the maximum range of the weapons are outside of fighting bots, which is very, very, very dumb. The idea behind not colorizing the reticle is to have some form of inherent anti-cheat on the PC version, to which I say, just force the reticle to always be at 80% transparency. That way, there's never a consistent color when it does turn red, meaning let's say you have a hack that analyzes a pixel on your screen, and whenever it turns a certain color, it makes your mouse click every single time. It won't work as well because the color will never be consistent. It will never get that exact pixel color. You'll have to figure out every single pixel of color difference on every single part of the map. It would be impossible, basically. Also, the Master Chief Collection has red reticle for PC players on mouse and keyboard, so it's even more invalid than that. Plus, this still applies to controller players, so if you're on PCs and controller, that really sucks, because you don't get the advantage of having mouse and keyboard, and you still don't have red reticle range, unlike the Xbox One players. Basically, just that's the one thing that I think absolutely needs to be fixed, I can say with full certainty. Well, I can't critique the gameplay any more than that, unfortunately. I can talk about the external process of Halo Infinite, the menu, the phone app, everything else. The phone app works fine. I can actually access it right now and customize my Spartan from the beta. It's fine. It doesn't load everything properly, but it has potential for the future with more optimization and fixes. It looks like it's going to be a great app for Halo fans. I hope they do expand it for the other games, but that's more of a flavor thing. What we really care about is Halo Infinite with the app, and it runs fine. The menu itself outside of the game is really well designed. It's a bit minimalistic compared to other Halo games, which usually use cyber blue themes to it, but it's fine for what it is. I do enjoy it, though I do think that the lore being a separate menu than the attachments is weird. Like, there should be a separate menu for all of the lore, or just have it be text somewhere floating around the menu. Also, why do I have to press two buttons to equip something? I just want to scroll over it and click on it once to equip it. I don't want to click on it, then press F to equip it. That's just kind of weird, you know, like an unnecessary button. If I'm looking at the item, I'm probably going to want to equip it if I've already clicked on it to see it further, you know? And the armor coatings are dumb. They're dumb inherently, but also they're dumb in terms of presentation. They're like a hexagon with triangles on them. They don't tell you anything about the color you're picking at all. They're kind of cool looking, I won't lie, but they need to be redone with like a Spartan render of them in the Mark 7 outfit, just like their chest, I guess, showing how the colors will affect the default Mark 7 Spartan, so you can go, oh, okay, so when I equip that on my customized Spartan, they'll look like this, rather than looking at colored hexagons that don't tell you anything. Like, I don't know how shiny it is, I don't know if it's going to be glossy or not, I don't know where the colors are going, because some of the hexagons look exactly the same, but their colors are different. Like, the way they place the colors on the Spartan itself and what they colorize are different, making the whole menu kind of inconsistent. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, and actually the most important thing in this entire video, is the Battle Pass. Because it makes no sense. It makes no sense. When part of the fun of Halo is performing very well in the matches and having the voice of God come out and say things like, triple kill, Kilimanjaro, yet not getting any sort of reward for it in this game just feels wrong. Like, in terms of reward, you should get at least a little bit for doing well. I understand, they want the challenges to be the main source of progression in the Battle Pass. That's fine. Fortnite does it. I think Fall Guys has started doing it. Regardless, the gameplay needs to have an effect on your progression too. Because It doesn't matter how good you are if you want to get through the battle pass. It doesn't matter how bad you are. It just matters, did you complete the objective? Yes. Congratulations, you now have the Mark 5B helmet. This will also have a negative effect on CTF mode specifically, because that will become the grinding mode, where people would rather spend all day getting super combines with needlers rather than actually capturing the flag. And they'll probably team kill you if you try to do so. Then there are double EXP boosters, which are time-based rather than challenge-based. If you don't complete a single challenge within those 30 minutes, you waste it. You get nothing out of it. I mean, if you spend real money on it, and you just get unlucky due to teammates or enemies, you've wasted real money on literally nothing. Yeah, it's kind of insane, isn't it? This is the one thing that, with complete certainty before the game launches, needs to be redone pronto. There needs to be experience for playing the game, alongside challenges. Not just challenges, especially if you want to keep time boosted EXP. Anyways, I'm Blue. That's my response to what I can play with Halo Infinite. I want to hear what you guys thought in the comments below of the technical preview, if you have any thoughts. So feel free to share them. I'll see y'all later.